Hello everybody and welcome back to the JBit2, and in today's video I'm going to be taking a look at some old customs from when I was young. Now, judging by the customs I've made, I would assume this would be around about 2015 to 2016. And I'll go into each individual figure's walkthrough in a minute, but for overall I believe that's meant to be Ultimate Spider-Man from the Shattered Dimensions game. I'll put that up on screen now, because I loved that game growing up and I think I wanted to make a custom of it. And then we got Black AntMan? Okay, this is the black version of the AntMan suit from the AntMan set, which was from 2015, I do believe. And yeah, it came with two AntMans. It came with one grey one. I don't know if I can get that. There you go. So it came with this one here. This is the original one. And then it came with a black Hank Pym one, which never showed up in the movie. I think he was in a suit at one point in the movie, but I don't think it was this black one. I think it was the same silver one, but or grey one, whatever. But yeah, I want to. My main problem with this one, which I'll get into in a minute, is that on the original, the mask is open. So on this one, as you can see, I tried to change it. So I kind of made my own AntMan design with this one, and that's pretty much what that figure is. And then moving on to the final one, we've got Arkham Knight Batman. So yeah, that is meant to be Arkham Knight Batman. I'll go more into why it's not as customized as the other ones in a second. But yeah, that's all three of them I've got so far. I have made customs over the years as well. Many customs, clone customs, etc. But these are the only three that I could find, because most of them I've either washed away the custom parts, like with this figure here, and made them back to their normal versions because I felt stupid customizing them. I remember another customization I made was I took an Iron Man helmet and then I coloured in the eyes blue, because that's what my friends did, but he did it with a Sharpie pen and I did it with paint, so it was easily washable away. Easily washable away, is that even a saying? I don't know. As you can tell, this video is very unscripted. I just wanted to take a look at these customs, because I found them. And yeah, these are as I found them. I haven't added anything or changed anything, but I'll get more into that at the end of the video. So let's just go through all these customs. I think I'll start with... Who should I start with? I'll start with... I'll start with Spider-Man. Alright, so this is Spider-Man. So this is a very self-explanatory custom. So what you can see I've done is I've taken some black legs, and then I've taken the Venom torso from the Venom figure from 2012, I do believe. Yeah, that looks like the 2012 one. I think that's the 2012 Venom, so you can see it's not a very, Ultimate Spider-Man black suit. It's just, it was a black Spider-Man logo, so I just took it and then I made it into my own version. The only customized bit technically on this figure is the head. And that is a Spider-Man head. I don't know if it will focus well enough, but... You gonna focus? But this is an original Spider-Man head. So this was originally red. And you can kind of see it showing through. I don't know if you can pick it up on camera, but the Sharpie I used is really fading away over the years. So it looks alright. I think this is the best looking custom out of all of them that I've got here today. But yeah, if anything, I would just touch up this figure, because as you can see there's a lot of filth on it, because obviously the Sharpie attracts filth, dirt and etc. So that's very sticky to this surface. So if I was going to make this, I would use acrylic paints, which I didn't have at the time. I think I did have them for the Batman figure, and that's why that looks a little bit more cleaner. But for this one, this would have been 2012, I think. The others might be 2015, 2016, but that's definitely 2012, because that's the 2012 Spider-Man head and 2012 Spider-Man Venom figure. But yeah, pretty self-explanatory figure. It's not very interesting, I guess. You got a little bit splodge on the eyes, but yeah, that's pretty much it for that figure. So let's move on to, let's move on to Batman. Okay, so moving on to Batman, you can see I'm displaying this figure at this angle because pretty much nothing else on this figure is still customized, apart from bits on the helmet and that arm, just the arm, pretty much. Yeah, so this is one of the figures, as I said at the beginning, I washed down over the years. So there was a lot more detail on this, but then I washed it down, so there's only some custom elements left, and that's mainly the arm. And you can see my idea of detail. I'll use it from this angle to get more light. You can see my level of detail back then was add lines. And yeah, as I said, this is the Arkham Knight Batman. So what I did is I took the torso from, well, I guess the whole figure from the... I don't know what the set was called, but it was a Batmobile set, and it was based off the Batman TV show, if anyone's seen that. It's a very underrated show, I must say. But that's what the figure's based off of. And obviously Arkham Knight was coming out when I customized this figure and when I got that set. So I ended up making an Arkham Knight custom. And yeah, apart from the arm, I decided to cut off the chin strap on the Batman cowl. So I don't know how I'm going to show you this. Maybe it was better on the figure, but you can see that I cut off the bottom chin strap which was on there to make it more like the modern Batman cowl, because I thought that would look cooler, and I have to agree with my younger self. I think that does look a little bit better. Obviously that doesn't look that great, but I think with if I touched this up, I think it would look a lot better. I remember I did paint eyes on there, inside there, and that might have looked a bit horrifying, and I'm so glad I washed that off. But I'm kind of disappointed as well, because I would like to see it. And obviously when I took off that helmet, you can see that I did paint around here. So when you put the helmet on, well I say paint, it was more like Sharpie, but you don't get the flesh details. So yeah, I'm kind of proud of this figure. It's nothing special. It's just like a very bog standard Batman. He did have a cape, but that got trashed because I stuffed this guy in the Batmobile, which I did customize as well, but maybe I'll get into that in another video. Actually, that might be a fun video, actually, looking at some customization sets I've done over the years. But anyway, for this video, that is the end of the Batman segment, because there's really not much else to say on it. But yeah, moving on to AntMan. Alright, so here we got AntMan, and this is going to be very hard to, show, because obviously it's a dark figure, so if I put my hand here, you're not going to see any detail. So I'm going to try my best here, because it's a very black figure in itself. Like you can see, it's only got red and black. But for this figure, I'll show you I'll go get the original AntMan here, and I'll do a side by side. I'll leave it like that, you don't really care. But yeah, so this is what it looked like originally, and this is what it looks like now. So this had a very, it was a black chin strap, so the chin strap's like that, and it was hollow. The chin strap was hollow, that's what I'm trying to say, but I said that really badly. So I did want to fill in this one, because obviously I love that figure. This figure right here is incredible. I love this figure so much. It's so good. Like, it's one of my favourite Lego figures. It's just that chin strap. Because obviously in the movie he doesn't have a chin strap, but maybe in the concept art he did. So this is an absolutely phenomenal headpiece, or like mould, like with details, and so it looks so good. It's just that chin strap annoys me. So when you got two of these in that set, I decided I don't really like the non-accurate one. It never shows up in the movies, so I thought, you know what? Let's customize it. So what I did is, with this figure, you can tell he's got pale skin tone, but for this one, I made it yellow. And I don't know why I made it yellow. Maybe I didn't have any more white pieces. But yeah, you can see this headpiece is just a yellow bog standard one. And in like the Batman one, I've painted around, and this is actual paint. You can see this is actual paint instead of Sharpie, because if I bring back the Batman, you can see that is Sharpie. And that was probably made a lot earlier than this one. But yeah, full wraparound. I think it looks nice. I think the yellow does hurt it a bit. Like if I get this figure here, I think the pale skin tone makes the eyes pop more. I can't even fit that on. Yeah, I think the pale makes the eyes pop more instead of the yellow. But yeah, my ultimate goal was to... Did I just get paint on that figure? I did. There's paint inside this mask. But yeah, I think the original figure is alright. It's just I would love, because I love this look. I filled that in, and you may be wondering, how did I fill that in? Well, I filled it in with blue tack, and you can kind of see it like shredding there over the years. But I think that's a great design, and I wonder why LEGO didn't fill it in when they noticed. But oh well. And honestly, I think I did a good job here. But it's just the blue tack. If I was to change it, maybe use putty or something like that, or something that would stick more. That is obviously Sharpie. That was paint, this is Sharpie, because I don't think paint would have really worked. Would have really worked on that. But yeah, really nice figure, I do believe. But if I was to redo it, I probably would paint the whole mask grey like this one and try to make it for this figure, since I have two helmets, because I don't really like that figure, but I love that figure. But yeah, that's all the customs from my childhood. I'll get them all back in shot here in the little stance I did. That might take a second. Get Batman in here. Oh. I forgot I put mask on at the angle. There we go. And then SpiderMan in here as well. And then I'll get his head a little tilted in that direction as well, just for the pose. But yeah, that is all my customs from my childhood. Like I said, there's probably more, but I haven't found them, and these are the main ones I remember. These are the main three I really cared about and what to show in this video. So yeah, that is the end of the video, and this is going to be a little mini-series on the channel for this week. So you may be wondering, what is this mini-series? I did kind of tease it in the review on Saturday, but basically, I have no internet at the moment, so I was thinking of video ideas I could do without internet, because obviously my videos require internet to find images and etc. So what are the things I could do for the channel that I could upload when I don't have internet? So for this week, I'm going to be doing Custom Week, I'm calling it. I'm going to be kicking it off with this video that you're watching right now, all these customs, and then I've got videos planned for customization type things throughout the week. Some joke ones, some legitimate ones, showing off some customs I've made, joking around with some things I've noticed in Lego. But yeah, it's just a little mini custom week, just while I don't have internet. I thought it'd be fun. So yeah, if you do like that, or if you like this video, then let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, why not like and subscribe, and share with fellow Ninjago community members. You can also join my Discord where we can discuss Ninjago further, and you can get updates on the channel. And while I'm doing this, I've just realised this video has nothing to do with Ninjago, so here you go, a little teaser for one of the videos coming up. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, take it easy guys, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!